Hey everyone, my name is Ken Wink, here for the Summit Financial Consulting market commentary for July of 2024. I'm happy to say the first half of the year is over and it was a good one for the stock market. Most indices were up quite a bit. We encourage you to look at your own individual statements to see how your performance turned out. The Dow Jones was up over 1% just in the month of June. One thing that hasn't done too well so far this year is bonds. When interest rates go up, bonds are not happy. Typically, when interest rates go down, bonds are happy. The Federal Reserve has been saying for almost a year that they're going to reduce interest rates, and that would have been good for bonds and the economy. Anyone that's got a loan, credit card, businesses, they like it when interest rates are lower. So if the Federal Reserve does start cutting interest rates, that has the potential to really stimulate the economy. I would also like to provide you an update on gold and silver. We get calls and emails from clients all the time asking whether or not they should own it. We're not against anyone owning it. Having a small amount of it sitting around isn't the worst thing in the world. But in terms of putting a large portion or 100% of your investment portfolio into precious metals, it's worth looking at the long-term charts. So we wanted to show you a 100-year chart of gold and a 100-year chart of silver. Now, it's important to look at the price, obviously, and the price of gold is close to its all-time high, so that's noteworthy. But within the same vein, a lot of people buy precious metals because they're a hedge against inflation. So what happens if you adjust these prices for inflation? Now it doesn't paint so pretty of a picture. In the case of both gold and silver, the current levels are below the all-time highs when it comes to inflation. And depending upon which precious metal you're looking at, they could have not made any money in 5, 10, 20 years. So it's really important to look at the performance, but also the performance after adjusting for inflation. Now, past performance cannot predict future performance, but as of today, these have not been good long-term investments to at least, hold forever. We also wanted to provide an update on the presidential debate. President Biden, so far after his performance, has said that he is not stepping down and will be on the ballot in November. If we see otherwise, we will quickly decipher through all the independent research how this may change the dynamics of the election and potentially affect the stock market. If any changes need to be made to your portfolio, if you're in our actively managed portfolio, we'll just take care of it. But otherwise, feel free to reach out to us if you want to talk about it. If you have had any changes, income, job status, marriage status, a new birth in the family, if you want us to look at your 401k and give recommendations on that, changes to your risk tolerance, any other financial changes, please give us a call right away. We'd be happy to help. On behalf of Bob, Ken, Jim, Zach, James, and Daniel, thanks so much for watching our Summit Financial Market Update for July 2024.
Summit Financial,
working with people you trust.